In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can generate activities based off of events or calendar invites that we've received. I'm going to browse again over to one of my folders, and I'm going to look at an email that I received from Kent Yeager regarding Raging Wire. Now, in this email, I could obviously go ahead and attach the information directly in Salesforce as we've seen in previous videos. But in reading it, I know that there is an activity that's been generated specific to a calendar invite. So instead of adding the information directly here in the email tab, I'm going to flip to my calendar. And I'm going to go and find the invite that was received, this one right here, BIM 360 Field Demo. And you'll notice when I select this, that again, just like with email, it's going to populate all the information specific to both Kent and the account we're working on. Now, I could very quickly go ahead and attach this to any of the fields that you see above, whether that's Kent's direct account or other people that were attached. But in this case, I want to attach it directly to Raging Wire. Now, because the subject line is so generic, I'm going to have to search for that. So I'm going to select the search tab and I'm going to type in Raging Wire. Now, once the opportunity is listed, you'll notice that I can very quickly select that opportunity and attach the event. Now, be careful not to select the actual event title here or the opportunity title. If you do that, it's going to go ahead and take you directly into Salesforce. I'll select Add an Event, and not only is the software going to notify me once that event's been added, it's also going to change the color coding of my specific calendar invite, so I know which ones have been added and which ones have not. I'm going to browse directly into Salesforce. And what you'll notice is that if I go ahead and change my calendar display, I can actually see in my 7-day display that this event has been added. And if I select on that, you'll notice that it's going to go ahead and take me directly into the Raging Wire opportunity and show me all of the information specific to that description. Now, just like with email attachments, I do want to make sure that I change out the activity type to the appropriate task that was performed. However, if I wanted to create follow-on tasks, as we've demonstrated in creating a task based off of an email, I could do that by just simply selecting the Create Follow-Up Event or Create Follow-Up Task. Now, one of the things that we're asked about quite often is, how do we go ahead and attach notations that occurred during the meeting? Now, you could go ahead and populate the description information here and again, add every single one of your notes if needed. You could even go ahead and just basically use an attachment. However, I'm a fan of, in many cases, using products like either Evernote or OneNote to go ahead and do meeting notations. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up my OneNote. Now, once OneNote is open, there's a couple of things that are pretty sharp about the way the tool works, specifically with your Outlook. Again, you need to be using a Windows-based version of this. If you're using the Mac version, you're not going to see some of these features. I'm going to start by browsing in OneNote to email details. From there, I'm going to go ahead and choose from another day, and I'm going to find the date of this meeting. So it was right here. And by simply selecting on the appropriate date for this presentation, I'm going to say Insert Details. I'm going to get a prompt that just asks me if I want to create a new page, and I'll go ahead and create that. And very quickly, you're going to see that it includes all of the notes specific to this email request that I received. Now I could very quickly go ahead and add information about this account. And if I wanted to, I could go ahead and email these notes out to everyone that was a part of the project. By selecting the email page feature, it's actually going to go ahead and very quickly prompt open my Outlook. And it's going to include all the notes that you see below here. Now, in addition to that, because the software is analyzing not just the information that I've got listed in the name directory, it's also going ahead and pulling Salesforce. I could, as an example, add all of these notations directly to an opportunity that I found. Once the Raging Wire account's available, I can go ahead and list this again as an opportunity, and I can include this email directly in my account profile. So I'll just say Add Email. From there, what I can do is I can go ahead and send it. You'll notice it even tells me after you send this email, we'll add it directly to Salesforce. I'm going to go ahead and hit Send. And now if I find my way back into Salesforce.com, I can go ahead and look for the Raging Wire account. And you'll notice if I scroll just down here to the bottom for activity history, that I'll find the information that was just posted. So here's the email that I just submitted. And if I go ahead and select on that, you'll actually notice that it includes all of my notations directly out of OneNote. So this is a great way to integrate OneNote into the events that you actually work on.